It might take a while for me to start this job. Oh, there we go, I got it. It turned off.
Hell yeah.
Alright, bookmarked. Okay, I need you to pull up your bookmark real quick. Under races. Yeah, so I could see which one we didn't do. I think it's technical difficulties is the last one we didn't do. Do you have technical difficulties on your bookmarked?
I have... Do I got bookmarked? I got recently played because I can do them whenever. I have The Dead Horse, Suzuki-ish, and Tonga Turnpike.
Okay, so you do not have technical difficulties. So this is the last one that I have.
Nice.
After this, guys, we'll do some RNGs, death matches. I want to do Atlantis. Yes, Relentless. I'll start that up after this. Why don't you join us for this F1 race? But no guns, no getting out of cars, none of that bullshit. Also, did you know you can't throw weapons while you're in the car?
I tried.
I did not know that. Yeah, you told me last night. You were the one that found that out. Charlie Wee. Charlie Wee.
But this will be the first F1 race on my channel.
Oh, you're streaming right now? Hello, Will's stream. CJ has joined. Friday night, let's party. This is a house party, guys. If you guys didn't know, this is a crazy-ass house party that we throw every single night. It's a big deal, guys. This is an event. I have made this into a literal event. Mr. Aussie Gamer, hey, WhiteKanye, just really hot here in Sydney, Australia. 122 degrees Fahrenheit, brutal. Is there any way you can make that better, Mr. Aussie Gamer? Maybe comment one more time. Maybe I made your day a little bit better. Peso, I want to play with y'all. I have no one to play it with. Well, Peso, why don't you play with us? As long as you're chill. If you're not chill, though, you'll have to walk the plank. Remember? Okay, so I've been live streaming on my Instagram a lot where I drive through downtown LA. And people see the greatness and the grandeur of downtown LA, but then they also see the couple streets that are littered with pirates. And when I say pirates without shits, I mean it is a pirate convention. There is the convention center down the street, so I do understand. Like Kanye, you, the Mac Dizzy. Thank you. Thank you. Household party. Yeah, baby. I feel that, Peso. I mean, that's a fair response. We're actually really chill over here. Of course, things do happen. Sometimes I let it slide, sometimes I don't. Riding balance is kind of like dancing on a razor blade. One false step this way, you fall left. One false step this way, you fall right. The best way I can describe it is, as long as I make decisions that piss everybody off, I'm doing my job right.
That's the way to go about it.
What's up, Psycho Chocolo?
What's going on, Ghosty?
Drippy Tay, YT, I was about to ask you to help me make money, dude. Should I just start it? No, we got DTX9 joining.
Oh, hell yeah.
What about after DTX9?
Depends if someone else joins. But, yeah, I reckon that's enough people to have the interesting race.
Yeah, too many would be chaos.
Fucking earth.
Michigan Wolf, hello there. Dangerous Kyle, hey my dude. Drippy. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna be streaming for like a good 4 hours, so come on and join if you want to play with us, my dude.
What are we doing, a death match?
Something like that.
What car are you going, Kanye?
I don't want to tell you, dude, because then you're gonna copy me, bro. I'm going with the RA8.
No, I'm not.
Nice. You're gonna find it way more slippery.
The most ugliest
Hey,
outfit.
I wish they would pass that bullshit. The F1.
Oh shit.
Whoever.
You just won the Mark 1? Hell yeah, dude.
I'll wish the head whoever created that.
Alright, here we go, everybody. Charlie Wee!
Hey, Connie, they showed me nothing but death matches on GTA5.
Just don't lose the rear wing. Learned that the
Oh
hard
yeah,
way.
your shit will literally perform way worse.
Yeah,
And if you lose the wing. Like if I lose the... Oh shit! I literally am already spinning out.
Oh, come on.
What the fuck?
Cannoli is just getting in the way. I think, yeah, I've lost the whole side of my car, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the rain definitely makes this way more slippy.
It should be
I
wet
should have
weather
went with
tires.
soft.
I went
We
with
should have
hard.
went with soft. Oh, you went with hard and the PR4 or something, whatever that thing's called? Good luck, dude. Hard in the rain and the PR4 is a nightmare because this RA8 handles like a dream.
Kanye likes it hard.
How many laps are we doing?
No, Will likes it hard. I like it medium.
Fucking
Not too
big
soft,
boss.
not too hard.
How many laps are we doing, Kanye?
3, so we can
Hell
get the
yeah.
boost.
So lap 2 it comes on, yeah?
Yep.
Whoever created those races off was the hit.
Wow, Big Boss, you're so angry.
It's
And all your bop lap.
like I said, in GTA5, it should be nothing but death matches all the time.
Coming for you, Kanye.
Wow.
Up the inside.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, that was a little aggressive.
Did you send me an
It's
invite?
okay.
I like the roundabout. That's pretty cool.
You're a roundabout, Will.
Yo, Kiwi man, Will.
Yeah, space! Oh dear.
In his face.
There we go.
So I think the one that you have is a little bit faster, but just doesn't handle as
yeah,
good.
sure. Yeah, it's, I think it's like rear grip or something. A little bit better rear grip.
Mine or yours?
Mine. I don't know.
I feel like mine has the better rear grip. I feel like yours is very...
There goes my wing.
I didn't even touch you on my screen.
My screen, you absolutely bum raped me.
He's wiping you now?
You know what? I don't think this race even has boost.
Yeah,
so this race doesn't even have boost. All the others do, though. So technically, you could do this race. So if you want to do a non-contact, this is the race that you would do. So if you have a bunch of tryhards and shit, this is the race.
Not Kanye.
This is an alright track, to be honest.
Kanye, you
Yeah, I don't mind the track. I just don't like that there's no boost. But I get why there really isn't any boost, because there's really not too much.
There's also no,
Yeah,
stop.
Kiwi man.
Everybody's just leaving. It's over.
Willie, silly, Willie. I want... Hey, Irishman, what do you set your sentence to?
Think Kanye
That's a
might
rant.
win.
That's a... Well, rant.
Oh.
Broppy said that first person is a lot better than third person in the F1 cars.
I don't think so. I just went in first person and I was like, fuck that.
Looks pretty cool.
I mean, it's whatever you're used to, I guess.
I don't got no helmet on.
Oh, did you spin, Kanye?
Yeah, of course, dude. It fucking rains. And the tires start giving out.
Nah, not mine.
Hell,
Did you go medium?
Like it super hard.
I went medium, yeah.
You like it super hard, Kanye? Yeah, you close.
Plus
I never said that. In fact, I actually said that I like it medium.
Oh, what? Fucking
God
auto
damn.
track shit.
It's a 1v1 easy on first person. A lot easier.
Last lap. Oh, Kanye's crashed.
Yeah, the tires are just getting worse and worse.
Respawn. Oh, I found when the fucking...
Do you got your stamina up?
Like, my tires are definitely spinning out now. Even mediums start giving out.
Oh, that's probably why.
The double clutch is pretty nice on this, right?
Haven't tried it. I don't really double clutch.
Bullshit.
Yeah. I always love when people say that. Oh, I don't do that. Like,
Unless I'm trying really fucking hard, I'm not gonna double clutch. Like, I haven't double clutched. I haven't even tried to double clutch in any of these cars.
You should.
I don't feel like the game is as good as the
Don't tell me
last.
that crap. You don't know how to double clutch.
I know how to double
He knows
clutch.
how.
I just don't do it.
Because he's too good.
Hey,
Like at round 2,
and I
sometimes was double clutching, but in this, I didn't double clutch at all.
Hey, you know why you die a lot easier? It's because your stamina and health ain't all the way up.
Now I'm trying, Kanye.
I know, because I'm on your ass. And you don't want to lose.
Yeah, I'm crashing too much. I'm not concentrating.
Kanye.
Will won this race.
Kanye.
What?
Don't he die a lot easier when he's a low rank?
Of course.
Oh, Kanye. If you had the slipstream, you could have got me.
I know. I could have, but I didn't. I couldn't get on you quick enough. I just tried to read that. Yummy coin for 20. I'm cooking a huge 5-layer beef nacho dip. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. Invite me to the party.
If Steve-O wore a mask. No, I don't want to. I'm not Steve-O. Some people think I am Steve-O. Like the stream, guys, absolutely.
Oh shit.
Travis said you're lagging out.
Who, you?
So why can't we get the race early? So why can't... Why can't they do it for Xbox, Brett said, because Xbox sucks. Yeah, everybody agrees that Xbox sucks.
Even Iceland thinks Xbox sucks.
But here's the thing, though, is if you start talking to fucking people that have both, the big YouTubers, what do they always like kind of lean more towards is the PlayStation. It really is a better platform. However, Xbox has Halo. So fuck off.
They still suck.
If you don't play Halo, though, yeah, PlayStation's good. But if you want to live stream, you want to have a good time, you want to be chill, PlayStation is where it is at. I still haven't even live streamed on Xbox yet, guys, and I'm a man with immense amounts of resources. Imagine if I was some poor kid and the parents could barely afford an Xbox I wanted to stream, and then I couldn't because I had to find out that there was a $200, which might be more expensive than the used Xbox or the charity Xbox they got, so now the kid's crying. Like, if they would have just got a fucking PlayStation, you'd be streaming. Now my heart's broken. Alright. How do you have fun in GTA Online? Abuse wall breaches? No. I like to have fun by, having a very engaging stream and just chilling with the boys. Really just cracking a couple brewskis, having a couple bowls, doing some death matches, some RNGs, races, Rockets versus Insurgents, and of course, you know, just like I said before, chilling with the boys. Shaggy Plays, how you doing, Kanye? Hell yeah, bro. Is it really 122 degrees over there Fahrenheit, Will?
I don't know what that is, because we go in degrees Celsius. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, but we don't do that in the world. Like, when I take over the world, it's just going to be Fahrenheit. There's not going to be this bullshit 2 system thing. No, that's too confusing.
Celsius is just easier. 0 is...
What? Celsius is not easier. I never... When I look at Celsius, I'm like, that doesn't look right.
But 0 is the freezing temperature.
Okay. Let me tell you something. 100 degrees is hot. Okay? Out of a scale of 1 to 100, if it's 100 degrees, if it's 90, it's still really hot. If it's 70, you're getting closer to perfect. When you get down to 50, it's kind of cold. When you get down to like 10, it's freezing. You see what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, if it's over 100, you know it's bad. Because it's over, like, 1... It's like, you know, when someone says on a scale 1 to 10, how hot was she? And the guy's like, oh, dude, she was fucking, you know, like a 13, dude. That's what I'm talking about heat waves. Is that's why it's called a heat wave. Anyways. Tell Kiwi to trade me houses. It's like 10 degrees in Kentucky. I'm sure you would hate the heat.
114.8.
There you go. Thank you for reading it the correct way, Will. Thank you.
It's just 46 Celsius.
That doesn't mean anything to me. 46 Celsius?
Which is 114.8 Fahrenheit.
Okay, so would you rather it be 46 and everyone's like, oh my god, that's hot, or 114? What sounds hotter? 114 or 46?
114.
Answer that question.
But
That sounds hotter.
114 sounds a lot hotter than 46, but it's difficult because what's your what temperature does liquid start to freeze?
Not many people know that or care, so it doesn't really
Exactly.
matter.
For us, everybody knows that it's 0. If it's below 0,
Then
you
it's
know
probably
it's fucking
0
cold.
over here then, dude. I don't know. If it's 0, it's freezing over here, dude. That's all I'm gonna say. I bet you water freezes at 0 degrees.
What, Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit. Yeah, dude. 0 degrees is fucking cold, dude. I'm just saying is
0.
Most people don't need to know when they can go crack an egg on the street or when water's about to freeze. You just need to know, like, if it's hot or it's gonna be cold.
32 degrees Fahrenheit. That's your...
Like, if you told me it was
freezing
46 degrees Celsius before I went to go visit Australia, I would bring coats and heavy wool jackets.
No.
I would. But
that's the
and
thing,
then I'd
you're
show
used to
up and be like, what
Fahrenheit,
the fuck's
we're
going
all
on
used
here?
to Celsius.
Yeah, but that's going
Which
to all change.
one's the
when
most
we do.
commonly used? Is it Celsius or Fahrenheit?
Celsius, 100%. And I'm
Okay.
surprised that so many people are wrong in the world. That's why we need a WhiteKanye king to come in and fix these errors that the world is confusing themselves over and making it just a little bit
Yeah, I know,
simpler.
bloody Americans. So confused.
We didn't come up with Celsius.
You agreed.
We didn't come up with a Celsius. We came up with Fahrenheit. We made it easier for people.
Yeah, easier.
There's more important
32
things
is
to
a round
concentrate.
number. Not a person.
32 is a fucking random. Okay. That's how we.
That's your
we're different.
freezing
You
point.
said 32 is a round number. Me, that's a random number.
Exactly.
Not a round, a random number. Like, what the fuck does 30 mean? Like, 32 mean any like, ways?
I arrest my case. That's
Exactly.
That's your freezing point. Your freezing point is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Ours is 0 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, but at 0, water would freeze too, though. So your argument's irrelevant.
What the fuck?
No, because
Yeah,
it has to
real
be.
chill. Zero
Imagine, hey, can I just paint a picture right now? Will and WhiteKanye argue for hours upon this topic. They become enemies instead of friends, and the beef continues for years on end. And even 50 years later, they sit down and they chat. Will, I don't know why we were so mad at each other all those years ago. Well, it's because of the Fahrenheit and the Celsius. You see, that's not how you measure, degrees. This is how you measure degrees. Yes, but Fahrenheit is so much easier. And then literally you have a meeting of like two old people and they're like duking it out. Big boss, if you interrupt one of my stories again and like try and get me sidetracked, I'm gonna be so mad.
Off with his head.
Off with your head, big boss. Honestly, why do you interrupt me in my stories? Because Will and me were having a moment. I just pictured us fighting over degrees, though. Like, we're not fighting, obviously. But imagine if it got to that point and literally me and him, like, couldn't see eye to eye over degrees, like Celsius versus Fahrenheit. We hated each other, and, like, we're really famous, though, in 50 years, so they bring us on a talk show. And I'm like, I don't even remember why we were mad at each other. And you're like, because that's not a degrees. This is a degrees. And he pulls out Celsius card or something. And I'm like, that's not true, dude. It's so much easier and we get in the same argument 50 years from now. And we start punching each other. It'd be so fucking funny. Okay.
I'm sure every other non-American's agreeing with me.
I'm pretty sure that most non-Americans love me. And, I mean, they want to see me become king of the world.
I want to see you become king of the world and all that. You're just going to have to relearn some shit.
Like, I'll imagine how much struggle we're going to have when I try and, change money.
Mark my words. My freezing point is not going to be 32 degrees. It will be 0. Like saying
never
20
even gets
years.
Freezing in Australia, so I don't even know why you're even complaining.
Shut up, it fucking snows here sometimes.
I find that insulting. I for an I. The big boss is Pinky and WhiteKanye the Great is the brain, because technically the brain is not a genius. He's the one that's insane. You listen to the lyrics of the song. Pinky and the brain, one is insane, the other one... Wait, hold on. Say the other one has a brain. I don't remember. Fuck, I'm having a blank right now on what that song... The whole point is that the definition of insanity is you do the same thing over and over again, right? So what is Pinky-ass brain every day?
It's you do it over and over again, but you expect a different outcome.
Exactly, and you continue to get the same outcome, but you expect a different one. That is the definition of insane, correct. So, what does Pinky say to Brain every episode? He says, "Gee, Brain, what are we going to do today? The same thing we do every day. Try to take over the world." And they get the same result every time, and they fail. So technically, you could look at this entire, cartoon in a really deep way, which I do, that Pinky... was the genius the whole time. No.
No, but
kids don't. They just say, look at the pretty colors.
Yeah,
come on,
exactly.
don't defeat my purpose. Now, to me, I would rather be Pinky. Because I believe that Pinky is the genius. The one that is the underdog that doesn't get the credit. I've always been the Pinky. I never was a brainy type person or any type of person like that. But we all know that WhiteKanye is one of the smart, that's putting it mildly. I am literally the smartest man who has ever walked this planet, history, past, and present.
Sing the song again, Kanye.
Pinky and the brain, one is a genius, the other one's insane. Yeah, that's it. One is a genius, the other's insane. Yep, I got it. I eventually got it, but I haven't had a couple brewskis. I've been, doing laundry today, so my head isn't quite right. I don't know what it is about laundry, but, it's just so difficult. Just wish I had someone to do laundry for me, but whatever, regardless. Soon. But my sheets and my clothes they smell like weed and Tide. Lag McClag. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start up a really cool RMG, guys. If you guys are down for this RMG.
Hell yeah.
I think I don't know if you've tried it yet. Have you tried Atlantis, the Lost Empire?
No fucking idea. I just press play and keep on going.
I guess.
I've done one. I can't remember who it was by. I think it was Red Zone, Big Boss. There's a bunch of people. Big Boss, remember the one, the running gun, which was with the big robot in the middle, made out of
robot.
It was a massive
What the
robot
fuck?
statue made out of buses.
Yeah, I know that. I'm gonna quit.
Hold on, did you guys know that in Europe they constructed a statue for Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man, and it's this whole like steel statue, and he's like doing the Iron Man pose, and underneath it says "Man of Steel," which is, if you don't know, you live under a rock. But that's a reference to Superman in DC. So, like, they didn't understand. They just thought, like, oh, Iron Man, you know, they're Europeans. And, like, I could just see some Europeans not even understanding. Like, what do you mean? Like, we named him, you know, the Man of Steel because he's fucking Iron Man. And everyone's like, hey, that's what they call Superman. And they're like, fuck!
I wonder if he got iron balls.
Where's this, Kanye?
This is in Atlantis. Have you guys ever been to Atlantis?
No.
It's a lost empire that nobody can. You can't fire rockets in here as well. This is the other underwater match. But I have sent out invites. Oh, Charlie, way.
I'll be back.
Okay.
King my man be back.
Kanye upload studio is ass. Try what I told Cetro to download, Viva Video. But here's the thing, what I'm realizing is a lot of you guys don't know how to do a lot of this stuff because you have iPhones. iPhones will not do the same that Androids do. Androids are way better. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, that's totally fine. But let's have a fucking video off and a repost off and see who wins. Like, for what I personally do, Android is 10 times better. So, Miss Kush has joined us. Fuck yeah!
Enjoy this.
Big shout out to Miss Kush, one of our longest standing members. I would love to look up who's been the longest standing member. Big Boss might be one of them, but I remember when I started the crew, Big Boss took a couple of weeks to join it. So technically, I do think that there's some people that might be...
Because I didn't know how to do this.
I understand, Big Boss, but wouldn't it be, like, really funny if Miss Kush joined a couple of days before you did? Because she's never switched crews, right? So I'm talking about days in crew. Who has the most? I'm going to say Big Boss is, like, the clear favorite, but I'm trying to think who else. Like, Dino's been in the crew for a really long time. Red Zone, he's been in the crew a really long time, but I don't think Red Zone's been here as long as Miss Kush. So I do believe that it's either Big Boss or Miss Kush. I could be totally wrong, though. There could be some random person that's still in the crew that I don't even acknowledge, right? But I'm talking about days played with me and all that. It's either Big Boss or Miss Kush. So I do want to shout you guys out. Thank you for being in my crew and being so supportive.